Good morning, Ian. You just mentioned him as a superstar. One of the differences between the West Indies series and this series is, with all respect to the West Indies, they didn't have a world-class batsman. Pakistan have a world-class batsman in Babar Azam. And not only is he good at white ball cricket, he's getting much better at red ball cricket recently. I'm going to show you how good he's been since the start of 2018. Look at the names below him. Labuschagne we saw in the Ashes and since. Steve Smith, Kohli, Williamson, three of the Fab Four, and Babar Azam should definitely be mentioned in that breath. Not only his stats, but the way he gets them. I'm going to show you from 2018 at Lord's how elegant a player he is. He plays through that offside beautifully. Lovely driver of the ball, good off the back foot and the front foot. Very, very watchable young man. He really is. Outstanding player. Stays a bit leg side of it, and I'll come on to that in 2018. Plays spin well. Most Pakistan players do with that forward press, and he opens up that offside. So I'm trying to work out why has he got better recently in Test match cricket. I think he's playing pace a lot better. I'm going to show you the stats of him against pace. Early on in his career, averaging 23. Recently against pace, averaging 60. So why is he playing pace better? I think he's playing it later. Michael Atherton spoke last week about Boycott having a word with him saying, see it early, play it late. I'm going to show you how much later he's got with every year. When he first started, 2017, nearly 2 meters. Look, with every single year, he's playing the ball later and later, 1.67. They're just numbers for you, so I'll show you that visually from sideways on. Have a look how every year he's playing the ball slightly closer to him and more underneath him. So that's playing it later. I also think what he's done, I said in 2018, he was slightly leg side of the ball. Think Virat Kohli in 2014, nicking off outside off stump. I think he's moved over a little bit. Have a look at him in 2018, and you can see his off stump. And if Broad on this occasion bowls a channel, all he can do from that position is throw his hands at the ball and get opened up in that corridor of uncertainty. Have a look at him, what we saw of him last year in the 2019 ODI comp, how he covers off stump. You can see a little bit of leg stump, and that gets his head and his eyes and his hands closer to the ball. So his technique's better. One area England might go at him is a bouncer. Ben Stokes at Lord's ended his tour with a short ball. He was batting at Lord's on 68, and Stokes went at him and bust his arm. Now, we're not sure if Stokes can bowl, but we got Archer in the side, and on a reasonably quick Old Trafford pitch, England will remember this, and I think they'll go at him with some short stuff eventually. So there's an area where he's improved, and there's an area where England can bowl at him. One thing's for certain, he has a trademark shot, and that is the cover drive. We talk about the Ian Bell cover drive in England. There is nothing better than a Babar Azam cover drive. This is just about as good as it gets. Look at that for the pose. Look at that, the position. That is absolutely technically perfect. I think for Pakistan to win this series, Babar Azam needs to have a good series. If he has a good series, it will be very, very watchable. He is a